Now, in the early noughties, designer Virginia McCary was a staple of the social diaries and the fashion pages. But now she has taken a leap into the film world, having been recently chosen to play the lead in the new Irish film, Doll.
Virginia has teamed up with Paolo Borza, an Irish-Italian film director who was also a leading designer of, or in the world of shoes. His creations apparently have adorned the feet of many iconic women, including Princess Diana, Madonna, and even Diana Ross. Virginia and Paolo join us now for a chat. Good morning to both of you.
Morning, both. Welcome to the show.
Hi.
Now, Virginia, we're going to start with you, because it's been an interesting leap. I remember here in the early days, you, as one half of McCary Brennan, were one of the upcoming hot designers in the country, and there was great things being planned for you. And then the next thing I see, you appear on Podge and Raj. How did that happen? And now you're in a movie. So they're strange leaps.
Well, they are, but I mean, I mean, these are always things I've always been interested in. But when it comes to Podge and Raj, I was asked by the producer if I wanted to be a part of the show. So it wasn't something I was going to say no to. But when it comes to Paolo's Doll, when I met him, he was telling me about the story, and he was so creative, and he's such a talented guy. And of course, acting was always something I would have liked to get into. So I just leaped at the chance, you know. So
big burden to take on, though. You know, a lead in a film, and in this one, you have to age significantly, don't you? Because it's you're playing the character in her pomp and in her prime, but also as an older woman looking back on that.
That's right, yeah.
Now that's a tough gig for even for an experienced actor or actress.
Well, I have to say, Paolo was amazing at directing me, and you know, explaining about what the character was about, and that put me at ease so much, you know. But he gave me like a few weeks to study the role and get to know what the character was about. But he was brilliant. He was really good at directing me. So, but when it comes to playing the 6-year-old part of Doll, there was amazing makeup, and I was wearing a bodysuit to make me look bigger, and you know, special effects as well.
Virginia, give us the gist, give us the storyline. What's the film about?
Well, basically, it's a 6-year-old woman who used to be a beauty queen.
6-year-old woman.
6-year-old woman who used to be a beauty queen in her day, and she becomes a little bit depressed and becomes an alcoholic, really. You know, and
because she's lost her looks.
She's lost her looks, and she's thinking back to her time of when she was so popular with all the guys and whatever else. And she takes this magic pill and to become young again. So, but it's a really interesting,
so it is about
kind of story.
Beauty and vanity and about being a woman.
Exactly, and I mean, these are things that a lot of us women kind of fight with, you know, as we get older. So it's something that, you know, I think everybody has a little bit of, you know, something in common with, you know, in life today. So,
Paolo, the worlds of film and fashion have been, you know, linked almost from their inception. And of course, we've just had Tom Ford recently making a quite stunning debut in the movie world. I'm sure you're hoping to emulate him. But you have a very successful career going as a shoe designer. I mean, we just listed off some of the names that have worn your creations. Is this a long-held ambition, or is it just a natural progression of what you've been doing?
Yeah, I've always wanted to make a movie since I was a kid, and shoes, which I loved designing shoes, but it was very limited to express on, and so I decided to finally make my movie, and I chose Virginia, who was a natural talent, and she pursues the role perfectly.
And you filmed it all here, Paolo?
Here in Bray.
In Bray?
Bray.
Oh, okay.
But even if you're an experienced filmmaker with a reputation and a track record, trying to get anything greenlit these days is well nigh impossible. So
trying to get the money
to finance it?
Yeah, well, I've already got a bit of production interest in Italy, and I'm looking for it currently here in Ireland. So there's interest in Doll, because it's people seem to like it when I present it to producers.
But did you effectively bankroll it yourself?
The pilot, yes.
Okay.
I wrote it and directed it, and
we can see it.
Do you mind me asking? It's a rude question. Are you in the hole for a lot of money already?
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you know,
it's not easy.
If you believe in your dream, I suppose you have to put your money where your mouth is.
Yeah,
and it's going to premiere, guys, at the end of March in Dublin.
In Dublin.
Okay.
It's already been shown in Italy and in France.
In Paris.
And
how is it received?
Very well.
Very well.
Very well, yeah. And we're actually doing a photo shoot with Vanity Fair before the summer.
in April, that is.
In April, yeah.
Vanity
And will
Fair
you be appearing
Rome.
in Vanity
I'll be-
Fair as the character of Doll?
Yeah, as a character, and I think it's going to be shot in the Bernini Fountain in Piazza Navona
In Rome.
So it's kind of very Dolce Vita, you know.
I was just going to say that. I mean, Italy has a tremendous cinema history, but there hasn't been anything of late.
That's true.
So is this very much in the tradition of Italian filmmaking in terms of the storytelling and how it's being presented?
Well, you know, I was born in Dublin, so I'm Irish-Italian, so I have a bit of both worlds. And the fact that in Italy excuse me, the cinema world is a bit down, I find it interesting to start to go anew, to go ahead. It's an interesting situation to do something interesting.
Why do you think it has gone into abeyance? Because, I mean, you know, a lot of Western directors looked to Italy and France as the sort of the cutting edge, the groundbreakers. These were people who were dealing with, particularly the sort of the neoclassicism and neorealism of the sort of 40s and 50s. I mean, you mentioned Dolce Vita. Those movies have had incredible influence.
Incredible, yeah. I think it's a commercial market has brought down the quality of cinema, and I think now there's space and there's people want something new and interesting again.
We don't even have
I think it's the right
stars
moment
anymore, though, Paolo. I mean, I think Monica Bellucci's probably the only one. Although maybe
and she's
Virginia.
working in
I was
Paris
about to say
all the
Virginia
time.
be half.
There's Virginia
We
McCary.
claim you as ours, though, obviously. Well, guys, good luck with the film.
Thank you very
so,
much.
premieres at the end of March in Dublin,
Yes.
and then will it go on general release or selected cinemas, or?
Well, he's going to be planning to show it around the world.
I'm going to be showing it around the world in
different festivals. So it's
different
going to
festivals.
Sundance, it's going to Venice.
Sundance, Cannes, Venice, and Berlin next year.
Good luck,
You can
guys.
actually watch the clip on YouTube if you just maybe press Paolo Boards or Virginia McCary and Doll, and you can watch the clip on YouTube. So.
Okay, guys.
Okay.
We wish you all the best for
Thank
that.
you very much.
much.
Thank you.
Thank you.